Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and informations on Path of Exile. And the first news this week has been a community showcase, and there's a lot of great art which you can check, even a tattoo, a Chaos Orb tattoo. That's pretty nice. But still, if you like these kind of things, definitely check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. About actual, real great news, we got some more skill reworks. We had the Ice Spear last week, and continuing on the 3.5 update, which is the next update coming quite soon in December, where many ice spells are going to get reworked. We get the new Ice Nova and the new Vortex, which pretty much work the same as before, except they added a couple things. So Ice Nova now has an added cold damage to hits against chilled enemies. So on the second, on any hit, basically after the first, which is going to chill, it's going to do more damage. And also they have improved the usability of Frostbolt with Ice Nova, where basically if you have a Frostbolt in range, you will it will cast automatically once on the Frostbolt and then additional 2 times on other Frostbolts, with a short delay between each repeat, and this means it will cover a bigger area. Because of this, if you use Ice Nova on the Frostbolt, the basic area will be a little bit smaller and the damage will be a little bit lower as well, but it should be able anyway to clear packs. At least GG must have done this, because if the damage, I mean, the rework is good and all, but if the damage is not enough, it's just going to suck again. So the damage is definitely going to be good enough now. Also because pretty much any skill can kill anything right now, so should work. Also, it can be supported by Spell Echo, by the fact that you cast once and then the skill will repeat automatically on the Frostbolts. So this is pretty interesting, and the player also still benefits from the cast time and damage increase from the gem. So definitely a very good gem to use to support the Ice Nova. Also, we got the Vortex. The Vortex, the bigger change here is the fact that Vortex is now instant, and it has a cooldown which gets reduced with the gem as it levels. So up at level 20, the gem has like 1 second of cooldown, which means that you'll probably have to reduce it one way or another, although that might reduce the time of the slowing effect and the damage over time effect, so might not be worth it, might be worth it. We'll see how that goes. Traps might be worth it, I don't know, I don't think they care about the Vortex being instant right now, but you can use it while running, so maybe if you can reduce the cooldown time to be very fast, you can just run the whole map and Vortex everything and be really quick. We'll have to see how that goes. I'm sure someone will make pretty much any build possible with these spells, since they look pretty cool now that they've been reworked, and Vortex also has some pretty cool MTXs out there. Also, the size of the ongoing Vortex effect, which is the damage over time, has been increased and now matches the damage area. I'm surprised it didn't do before. I didn't even know it didn't do that before, but now it will do. Which means, of course, that it's much easier to catch a large group of enemies in the damage over time effect. Although, again, just like Ice Nova, if you cast it on a Frostbolt, it will repeat on this time on 4 additional Frostbolts. However, the area and the damage will be again a little lower, because it will already cover a very big area. Although this doesn't look like a very big area to me, but I'm sure it's much better than just an image. Actually, I'm pretty bummed out by the fact that GG didn't put any video of this. Maybe it's because they are still testing it, I'm not sure why, but the Ice Spear had a video and it was really cool. Now we get just images, so we'll have to wait a bit more, I guess. Maybe it's somewhere in the trailer. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Anyway, these are definitely some really good changes, and it's always nice to see changes to skills, because it kind of refreshes the game at the core level. We also got a streamer interview. This time is Engineering Eternity, who's been, well, kind of a recent streamer, and is reason through some videos on the YouTube, where he kind of made guides, and they were very clear and extremely edited where you can just jump to whenever you want in the video and see just the part that you want, and it's really clear. And also definitely a lot of work gone into those videos, and kind of gain ground. So if you're interested in him, or as usual you're interested in the streaming thing or in the YouTubing thing, definitely read this interview. I'll put the link again in the description below. And also GGG announced 3 announcements, if that makes any sense. So basically on the 5th of November, which is tomorrow actually, they will announce an experimental new feature, and I'm really curious about what this might be. It's not Battle Royale, even though everyone is asking for it. The next day they're giving another announcement, which is still non 3.5 related, until the November 14th or the 14th of November, where they will announce the new expansion, and that's going to be a very big day. Also on the 4th of December the Delve League ends. This is 1 week after it was thought it will end. It was said it will end. So you'll have 1 week more to complete your challenges, if you still care about those. To be honest, I dropped out after 12 and I didn't play in the league anymore. But anyway, on December 8th, the new expansion will launch. This is of course December 7th in US EU. It's gonna be the usual, so it's gonna be late, not even late, but 9 PM for EU and something like mid-afternoon for the US. The usual time the league launches. I mean, it's nothing new. If the first time you are gonna participate in the beginning of the league, well, these are kind of the times. And yeah, the league, the scope of the expansion is pretty significant. As DGG said, it's gonna be larger than Bestiary, Incursion or Delve. Not together, but I mean, just a larger league than Delve. It's gonna be interesting. Also, they haven't said what they want to do with Delve. To be honest, I think Delve should remain in the game, definitely as a core feature, definitely for standard and hardcore, where you can indefinitely progress. But I'm not sure about the temporary league, because Delve took a lot of time of your playtime, so having a league on top of Delve, it's probably going to be hard to balance the time when playing the league or playing Delve. So we'll see how that goes. I expect Delve to make a comeback, but maybe not be available right away, or just maybe be kinda rare, so that the progress is gonna be much slower. Also, last thing we got this week has been a Hideout showcase, and it's been a while, and it's always great to see many Hideouts. So there's a lot of cool things, definitely check it out if you like it. A thing I would like to make notice of is the fact that GGG said that they know that we've been waiting for news for the Hideout changes, and they confirmed that they are improving Hideouts in the next expansion, the 3.5 expansion, and they are adding a long-awaited feature. This might be prints of your Hideouts. This is definitely one of the things people would like most, but we'll have to see. Maybe it's the fact that you can move the spawn point, the portal. That will also be pretty cool. Oh, we'll see how that goes. We'll definitely see. They'll tell us more after the expansion announcement, so definitely not next week, maybe 2 weeks from now, maybe 3. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, that was all for this week. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. So that was all. I've been your host Orzo, and I'll see you guys the next time.